Greetings and welcome back to the Dicey Cantina. It's the second Tuesday of the month, which of course means Hopco. I'm joined by Mark and AJ and special guest Erica. We are continuing our adventure in Rebels of the Outlaw Wastes, GM'd by Mark, who is going to give us a quick summary of what happened last time and where we are headed now.
Am I? All right. So, in this game, we are playing outlaws in the wasteland. It is post-apocalyptic. It is this setting is robot and cyborg filled as we make our way through the endless traffic jams and ruined cities of the future past. If you want to check out this game, you should do that. You should check out.
Well, first you'll be able to find everything on Discord.
Yeah, find it all on Discord. Come join us on Discord.
Come join us on Discord. Links are in the description as well. Like, subscribe, all of those YouTube things I'm supposed to say.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
share.
If you like this one, be sure to check out their current Kickstarter for Dungeon Date, Roll and Write, and RPG.
That looks super cute.
Yeah. All right. So, into our world, we have a few factions. If you remember, in our last session, we've got the technocracy of these people who want to turn everybody into cyborgs because that is perfection. And there's another up-and-coming group up on the northwest side of town who they're reclaiming the past for a better tomorrow, and they do that by turning everything into golf courses.
Perfect.
Yep.
Lush green.
So the three of you, your home base, your little sanctuary on the edge of town is the old mall, where there is a surprisingly robust community of people who don't want to be under the thumb of these powers that be. As the morning comes, the three of you are in your morning routine. Where do we find Gallop Treadwell? And what does he look like?
So Gallop Treadwell, he's a nomad. He's always decked out head to toe in full motocross gear. Little shawl, I guess, is the right word for it. Doesn't sound
like a poncho?
Yeah, little poncho. Yeah. Yeah, I'm collecting ponchos now with my characters. This is great.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, Gallop is always trying to make the trades of the day as early as he can with everybody in the food court market. But I imagine by this point he's following closely behind Pike, who encourages the morning running routine, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm. He's already had his chat with Roland McDonald, who is set up in an old McDonald's. Yeah, and as he's following closely behind Pike, Erica, can you tell us a little bit about Pike?
Pike is a robot good body, which means that she is very invested in making sure that everybody's bodies is in the best condition that they can be. And she is leading the charge on a nice little morning exercise routine. In her sparkly leotard and shawl and all of her stickers. And she's like, make sure you keep those knees high. We're going to do some high knees at this juncture for about 20 meters. Up, 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 up.
And is Muppet Maxwell taking part in the morning exercise routine?
No, he's not. He does the occasional go, and he'll start a little bit, but then he goes, "Oh, my servos are acting up. They're acting up. I better just stand this one out." And he Servo Maxwell, who is a animatronic who's gone through and survived the baby that we called the blimp that was making the cyborg creations, of which I am one of them. He spends his time on patrol and hanging out, encouraging everyone. Stay in line and pay attention.
As the two of you make the rounds outside in the parking lot of this old mall, and Muppet keeps watch. You hear the daily transmission that you always get through all the cars, the many cars that are broken down and rusting all over the place here. You hear the sound of DJ Noodle, KSFM. Good morning, all you rebels and renegades. It's me again, DJ Noodle. Here with some chill beats this morning as we greet the fall and recap the events of recent days. I know you rebels out there like to celebrate your accomplishments. Well, so do I. A win for you is a win for the people. Last time on KSFM, we saw the downfall of the baby, and the technocracy is not so happy these days. Tubebot is fritzing out. He's got all his androids on high alert. The best to steer clear of the center of town these days. Up northwest, we've got the old folks. They are on the move. Things have been quiet up there lately. A little too quiet. Generally, we like it quiet out here in the wastes. No news is good news, but it sounds like those caddies are up to something. If you got the time today, go up northwest. Check out what's going on and see if you can stop any nefarious deeds before they get out of hand. Now, without any further ado, we play some classic 1995 tracks here. This one's a deep cut. I think you're gonna like it. The air is cool and crisp in the morning. The wastes are surprisingly quiet, without the ever-present blimp up in the air, the baby to be afraid of, to keep everybody in line. Things have been a little bit more anti-authoritative, anti-Ithorian. No aliens from the Star Wars universe have been here.
Which is a real shame.
Yeah. There have been a few small uprises out to the east in the forests and the state park out there, but the caddies up in the northwest have been awfully quiet.
It probably means they're up to something.
I sure do love that song, Cotton Eye Joe. It really is, you know, one of the best hits from '95.
Yeah, where did he go?
I don't know, Cotton Eye Joe.
He was playing smooth tracks, and you go to Cotton Eye Joe. It's fine.
It's the wasteland.
Yeah, it's a different kind of smooth. So yeah, the way to go up north, if you wanted to go up that way, is pretty straightforward. You know that the wall of cars around town can pretty much take you straight up there. It's a little dangerous with big stopped trucks, you know, up near Cemetery Road,
Mm-hmm.
which they have been known to set up roadblocks and have ambushes and things like that. There are some in-city routes that you could take, more opportunities to pick up salvage, explore places. What do the three of you like to do?
Well, I think the most efficient way of getting up there is, you know, on motorbikes. I know they say stay away from the center of the city, but I guess the most direct route is always my favorite route.
I don't know if I want to head up through the center of town. We could, you know, if it's quiet, nothing's happening right away. We could kind of skirt out into the wastes a little bit. I might know a shortcut or two that can get us up that way.
I can abide by that, partner. Tips his hat at you.
You want to go?
We're on Western today, huh?
Well, I'm not just a mascot. Don't forget that. I also a cowboy.
Okay, partner.
We all contain multitudes. What are we
That's
doing
right.
today?
I think we're going to cause trouble for the caddies.
Caddies.
Yeah. You know those forks, those folks.
Yes, in the golf carts, and
Yeah.
they're very preoccupied with keeping lawns pristine and green, which I imagine occupies a lot of their time because the wild is kind of taken over and doesn't like being told what to do.
Yeah. And as they clear some more things, usually it kind of uncovers, just a trinket here, trinket there. They probably don't need anymore. Could make some use of that stuff.
You suggesting we liberate some artifacts?
Yeah.
It's always a good day to liberate artifacts.
Let's make some noise.
I thought we were going quiet.
No, they're quiet. Wait. Yeah. Let's make some noise.
Let's make some noise.
All right, so you are going to head past the endless traffic jam
Yeah.
out into the wilds.
That's what
Is
I
that what
want.
you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
I absolutely
wastes.
was able to hear everything that was said over the past 30 seconds. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely did not pull out my headphone jack.
No consequences for letting me take the lead here. None whatsoever.
All right, so
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
remind me your vehicle of choice.
They
Hoverboard.
were, hover bike.
Oh, that's right. Hover
Yeah.
scooter.
They're-
Right?
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
Boards.
hover razor scooter boards.
Back to the Future style.
Either Back to the Future or with handles,
past?
I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Back to the Future had
Cool.
handles, didn't they?
Did they?
Oh yeah, it got broken off.
Yeah.
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 Oh, wow. I don't know how many decades it's been since I watched those, so it's fine.
The
Can't be more than
three
one.
of you. The three of you
No,
grab
it's
your
the
boards
first one.
Yep.
Recent.
and make your way out into the wastes. The wastes are actually very close to where where the valley is, where the place where you hang out is. You make your way under an overpass, and you're there. Things are more. It's more dark. The light is dappled. The wastes here is this encroaching nature. You begin to take your boards out and go down the big east-west road until you find the one that goes up north. Let's see. Is it time to roll dice? I don't know.
Always time to roll dice.
On what? What are we rolling
You want-
dice on?
You're not talking about being quiet.
No, we're gonna make some noise.
In fact, the opposite. You want to make some noise. As you go
I can
out
play some
the
music.
wilds. It's dangerous to me, but that's fine. I guess you head out, and I feel like Gallop knows the wilds around here, or the wastes around here, pretty well. The nomad in our group likes to spend time out here,
Yeah.
traveling, exploring, finding things. And I think that's what we want to roll for, is to find something.
Yeah. Let's find
I
something.
think that is a roll for Gallop.
Okay. A waste roll to find things.
Sure. What are you adding to your roll?
That's a good question. Oh, I want to add my metal detector. Can I add my metal detector for finding things?
Which we described as being attached to your hoverboard.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
So I get a D4 for that. I think. If I can find one.
Do you have anything under your callings?
My callings. What are those things?
It was part of in our character creation.
Yes.
You have like callings. I had like Deadeye and Tracker and Headhunter and stuff like that.
Oh, I have a weathered eye. Before I forget that.
What does that do for you?
I'm savvy to the dangers of the wastes. When I detect a natural hazard and act on that knowledge, I may roll and add my waste die to an action roll in addition to my normal skill used. So that doesn't help me here. But
Yeah, it's not working right now.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But you used your gear.
Mm-hmm. So I've got a D10 for my wastes. I've got a 4 somewhere in here. don't I?
And your style is the third thing.
Oh,
you can
that's
add.
what it is. Yeah,
Style. Yeah. What is my style?
You
My
were
drive, or what are the strange lights? My look is dirt bike ska skater. Don't want to forget that.
that's right.
Maybe that's my Bond music tidy, or those things. So I don't know what my
Bond
callings
music
are anymore.
tidy. Yeah, so adding your style would be describing your action in a way that fits the attitude or idiom of one of the styles that make up your look. So
Oh, okay.
there was a whole list of styles that we looked at.
So it's my look, the dirt bike skaters,
Yeah,
the ska skater.
So describe what you're doing here as you go out into the wastes and simultaneously make your way north towards where the caddies are and look for the things that are really interesting for you.
Yeah. So it's in full motocross regalia. Gallop is taking his scooter in and out of some of the narrows of the wastes and everything, and every opportunity he can, he's doing a little grind and ollie and some other skater terms that I probably should have known at some point in my life. But each one of those is getting a chance to run the metal detector over the wastes and see if it beeps. So it's not only like a cool but it's also like a beep beep beep. There's even some kind of 360 at some point. Spin moves are cool. So I'm gonna roll these 3 dice. So I've got a 10, a 6, and a 4.
You need a 4.
I've got a 6, a 2, and a 2.
All right. With a 6, you succeed. You don't have any more successes to buy effects, so we are adding our first die to the ride or die pool. There's going to be
Now
some
remind
blowback.
me, the ride or die pool, it starts off at D4, D6, D8, D10, right? Okay.
Yep. And then if you use the D8 and D12, and somebody else gets some blowback, we're going to refill starting with the lowest one that's available. So we would refill with the D8.
Okay, cool.
So right now the pool has a D4 in it.
You're welcome, everyone.
As you are making your way north, you are going along these old roads that haven't been maintained in years. They're all cracked and dusty, and you make your way past an intersection, and there's a large field that looks like it was probably a farm at one point that is now being overtaken with the native plants and fall flowers. You see the purple of asters and the remains of some cone flowers and sunflowers. And off in the middle of this field, down a dusty old road, you see an old farm stand with a barn next to it. Might be some good salvage in there.
Oh yeah, we definitely got to make our way over there. So Gallop is kind of give the unofficial hand signals and try and gather everyone in the direction of the barn. There's a cool little bunny hop over the, assuming the wood picket fence to cross into the field.
Yep.
And then pluck some of the flowers and make a flower crown that goes around my little robot head.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ambling along behind you two.
As you make your way towards this farm stand, you hop off of your hoverboards. You set them up against the side of the fence. There's an old cracked glass door, an old welcome sign with the daily specials with half the letters missing. Some sort of ham was the special here on the last day it was open. a few old rusted cars and trucks around the property, and no people in sight. It's just quiet and empty. There's an old, like a big old propane tank that looks like it is busted off to one side, and an old tractor cart.
Hey, Muppet, do you still have that motion detector? Mine just is metal.
Like a motion detector, like a heads up display
Yeah,
with like cyber eyes.
sure. Just like, do you pick up any movement out
Oh,
around?
I think just us, but I would totally roll for it. As I'm looking at my character sheet for, that would probably be like brains, right?
You tell me why it's brain.
Because my eyes are attached to my brain and not my brass or my body. Because it requires extreme focus. Watching for the ticks and moves of anything out there that isn't supposed to be moving in the wastelands of Ohio.
Tell me what you do. What's it look like when Muppet's scouting?
Muppet has his cyber arm, and he flicks it, and it's little his little sight, which is the big iron radical, and he holds it, and then he lifts up his goggles and looks through it, using his cybernetic enhanced eye that he got from the baby.
Right, so it sounds like you are rolling that and adding your style.
Brains and styles. There.
Do you have any gear that you can add to this?
My gear. Let's see. Hat, duster, boombox, poncho. Tricky cheese. Let's see. I really don't want to use my cyber stuff yet. But I suppose I could, because it's a once a use per session, or once use per. Then I'd have to like take a nap.
Yeah. You want to take the D4 out of the ride or die pool?
No, I'll use my cyber vision. You're right. It's just a rest. What's a safe rest? It's fine. It's fine. I should have. It's a 5. 5, 1, 2. 5, 2, 1.
Okay. That is a success with blowback.
With blowback.
You are looking around, using your cybernetic eyes, scouting this area of fields, and you can see the trees off in the distance at the edge of the field, growing tall and wild over some houses. And as you are looking around, you look towards this farm stand. You can see that there's still some canned food inside. That's good stuff. And you look towards the barn. And as you look at the barn, you can see through the wood slats in the wall, you can see the light through to the other side. And something blocks out the light for a second.
And in the barn.
Off the ground.
There's some in the barn, and it looks like it's off the ground.
Is it good?
Like
food?
Well, the food's good in the
There's food in there?
Well, no, the other one.
Oh.
I didn't see any in the barn. There's something in there.
What is it, like money? Car?
No. Well, it was moving, so it was bigger than
An airplane?
But it was like, yeah. Well, maybe. I don't. Maybe a small airplane,
Small airplane. That'd be convenient.
smaller than the baby, bigger than a pack of money. Brick of
It's
money.
in the barn.
Yeah, and it's hovering, or it's moving up there.
Hover.
I'm going
Definitely
in the
in the-
barn.
Going in the barn?
Because we're going in the barn. The food's in the other one, but
I mean, you two can stay out of here with your squishy organic bodies.
That's a good point. I don't like my body being squished.
mine's been squished pretty good. So that I'm only half a squish.
Yeah, but Pike, why don't you take a look inside? You tell us
Yes.
if a squishies have to be
I
concerned.
think that I face the least amount of risk going in there. So I'm going in.
Well, I'm not gonna let you just go in by yourself.
We don't have to go all the way in. You just open the door and look in.
Oh, yeah, we'll do
Right?
that.
Or do we just do we want to make
I'm
some
just
noise?
gonna open the door a little bit and stick my head in. There's like a question mark on the visual display.
I forgot
Do you-
about that.
Then like binoculars.
Yeah, your binoculars zoom in, and it's quiet and dark in there for a second, and then there's a shriek as something flies out at you, and you,
Exclamation point.
yep. You have to
Yeah. See,
let's get your reaction roll.
Alright.
This works the same exact way. You
Okay.
choose your skill, add your gear, add your style, and succeed to avoid danger.
I think moves is my skill because I'm moving to not get hit.
Okay,
I am the most mobile out of the three of us too, I think.
I
Most
think that's
limber.
pretty accurate.
Surprisingly
Uh,
limber.
Not surprisingly, it's my whole like purpose.
Right. I keep forgetting that.
yeah.
I'm a gymnast bot.
Right.
I was built to do all the gymnast stuff. Moves, which is a D10 for me.
Cool.
I think I met my style with my cute little visual and sci-fi visual display effects thing with my
Question mark, your
binoculars and
exclamation
my
point. Yeah.
yeah, which I don't know what kind of die that is that I get to add.
Your style is I believe it's a D6.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was looking at gear. Whoops.
We've got a D4 and a D6 in our ride or die pool.
I think a D10 and a D6 is sufficient.
Okay.
I got a 1 and an 8.
And 8 is 2 successes, though.
Yeah.
So you succeed, and you can use the second success to not have any blowback or a number of other things. You're using your move, so you can do whatever you're doing faster. You don't have any hazards to lose. You're not. You can, I guess, do less damage. You're like, I don't know, punching whatever this thing is coming out of the darkness. You could just Toreador it instead.
So I had basically opened the door a little bit and stuck my head unit inside, and it rushed me.
It rushed you. It was quiet
Okay.
and dark for a second. This nice, cool barn with the light coming in and making patterns in the floating dust, and then there's this screech as this creature swoops out and towards you.
I'm going to tuck and roll into the barn with the door swinging shut behind me, so it just goes.
And so
Into
it is
the door.
outside and you're inside? Oh, so
No.
you're both inside.
We're both inside.
Fantastic. You are in the dark with this creature now. You can hear the flapping of wings and the sound of servos and the screeching of this somewhat mechanical beast. What do you want to do?
I wanna
Gallop, how am I
perceive it.
supposed to shoot if she's in there, locked in,
I'm not locked in.
Are you trying to shoot?
closed in?
I thought we were making a new friend.
I would like to.
I always shoot.
Yeah, I want to perceive the creature.
All right. So is that let's see.
I feel like this is a science roll.
Okay,
Ooh,
tell me how you would make it a
science
science roll.
Uh,
So science is relying on scientific analysis or book learning. Yeah.
yeah. Relying on scientific analysis, I basically tucked out and rolled out of the way. I assume that I'm probably like behind or under something where it can't just dive bomb me again, and I am looking and analyzing. And it doesn't tell me what my bioanalysis suite is, but
You have a
feel like it could be,
bioanalysis
like-
suite.
I do. Yes.
Okay. All right. So you get to use your gear.
Yeah.
Do you know how you get to use this stylistically? Are you gonna swing your style?
It's cute meets my style is cute meets sci-fi. So obviously I still have the cute stuff going on with my face green, doing
Your
like
face
cute little
Tamagotchi.
yeah, doing like cute little emotes with the like did pixel eyes and stuff. Little like face. And then of course
Styles always
with
a
the
D6.
science, with the sci-fi part, there's the scanning of the area.
Oh, like a grid.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Add your style. That's cool.
Cool. Okay, so D6, and 2 D8s. I only have 1 D8 here, and I'm not gonna try and reach my dice bag all the way back there, so I'll just roll it twice. That bounce. So that was a 2, a 3, and a 5.
Okay.
The 3 and the 5 being on the D8, which I don't think are successes.
Anything above 4?
Anything above 4. Cool, I got one success.
Okay. So we are adding next die, D8, to our fighter die pool. You succeeded. You can tell you as you scan your lasers scan the room that you're in. You can tell that this thing is some sort of amalgam between machine and what looks like an eagle. And as you scan, you get the presence of this one, something that was probably improved by the technocracy and the baby. But you also scan a nest up above the roof of this place with some babies in it. And it's going to swoop down and scratch you unless one of these two companions of yours have anything to say about it. What's happening outside the barn?
Do you think she's okay out there? In there?
I think you saw the green lasers through the little openings in the
Probably
wood.
heard all of the screeching.
Lots of screeching.
I don't think so. We better get in there and
Do you think Mike needs help?
I'll go through the front if you want to try to find a way in the back.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna work our way around the outside.
All right, so there's the door that Pike went in, and there are some rotten planks on one of the other sides, behind an old, gross hay bale that you could probably pry off if you wanted to.
He's like, nope.
I don't know. I don't know that Gallop wants to pry them off. Andrew wants Gallop to run through them to make an entrance. But I don't think I built this character to do such a thing.
You can always try.
That would be a rad stunt.
Rad stunt.
There you go.
Yes, sparkle.
Just your style is ska. Just skank through the hole. Just kick it. Just kick those boards.
Show
Okay.
him who's boss.
Let's try it. I'm convinced.
All right, so you're gonna kick it.
Yeah.
Great. That has you using probably muscle.
Uh-huh. Oh.
But you get to add your style.
Yay. So I've got a D4 and a D6.
Hey, you could succeed.
I could succeed. Yeah. Don't want to use my flare gun here, so
Probably not. The whole barn will go up. It's fall. It's dry.
I'm just gonna roll it. No, 3 and a 2.
Okay, cool. This ride or die pool is pretty full. You don't do it.
No.
Yeah, and as you do it, as you attempt to do it, I think you kick at the boards, you kick at the side of this barn, and you like twist your ankle.
Okay, just walk it off.
It's not good.
Ugh.
Yeah, so yeah, you're gonna gain a hazard then. That hurt.
Gain a hazard. Okay.
Yeah.
Be a listen to all
and
you listeners. Don't kick things.
don't try to skank the board. What is Muppet doing?
My hope is Muppet's going to open the door and realize what it is. And then he wants to capture it, of course.
Wow. Okay.
'Cause, you know,
Great.
because Gallup said we're making friends, and so everyone knows to make a friend you got to capture it with love or something.
I
He's
have
working
cultural
on it.
database.
See,
All right. So you open the door just as Pike finishes scanning the room and the adjacent spaces, realizing this thing is an eagle and it may or may not be protecting a nest. And the light streams in through the open door, filling the illuminating all the dust motes that have been kicked up as the little bit of a tussle is happening here. And I think this bird swoops down towards the light faster than Muppet's eyes can adjust.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe his cyborg eyes can. We'll see as you roll to try and grab the eagle.
grab the eagle. Let's go with
Because we all know the first step in making friends is to capture them.
that's right. So, I want to use my brains.
Okay.
I want to use my brains,
Which skill?
and I was
Science?
thinking
Waste?
using. I was thinking of using waste. Waste, as in it's a wasteland creature, and you kind of doing like a, all right. in all full disclosure, I'm going for rare find. Since this is a rather rare find, I want to capture it because it's rare, and I want to check off a box. So that's what I'm going for. That's my bet. So I'm going to use my waste, which I get a +1, so it'll be a D8. And I don't think I can use tracker yet. And then I want
gear. Can you add your style?
Okay. I want to use my, let's see, mascot. Bunny head, megaphone, boombox, hat duster, poncho. Or well, as a cowboy needs his trusty, bird of prey, of course. So he'll use his megaphone cord as a loop, since he plugs it in, and he'll use it to wrap it up in like a lasso.
See how you do.
Okay. An 8 and a 1.
Okay. Do you want to avoid blowback with your second success?
That would give us a D10.
Avoiding it would not give you a D10.
Or if we don't use it, it would give us a D10.
No, if you don't use it, you get a D12.
Ooh, then we win.
Suffered lots of blowback. Yeah. And we're done. Good night.
Yeah, well, we're going to win. Yeah, so let's see. On page... All right, we have also extra stuff, right? Other outcomes. Yeah, so 1 to succeed.
The ones for wastes are find extra, find a secret, stay hidden.
What was the first one again?
Find extra.
Find extra.
So, let's see.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Actually thinking about just passing a boost on.
Or you can pass a boost, yeah.
I think I just want to keep a bouncing boost.
Okay, cool. Whoever rolls next gets a D6.
All right, so Muppet uses his microphone cord, wraps it around the eagle, and is holding onto it.
The eagle is in your grasp, scratching a lot at you. I think as you hold on, and its wings and metal, like razor-tipped wings, flap at you. One of them goes through that cord, and
No.
your ear is busted. You cannot use your megaphone until it is repaired.
No, I love my megaphone.
No. That's your blowback. But you do have this bird in your grasp. You can hear it screeching. Gallop on the other side can hear that something has happened, and can also hear the screechy cheeps of the baby birds up on the top of this building.
I got it. I got it. Oh no, my megaphone! I love that thing.
What? I can't get through the wall.
Try, kick it.
I tried that already. I guess I'll wander around back to the door.
Most casual encounter.
Just an average everyday trip to the wastes.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of using Pike's cultural database and pulling up like eagle noises that they use to communicate, and
Great.
As a sway roll, I guess, to like soothe and calm the bird.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
You're using your gear. You're using sway. What does your face look like as you're trying to soothe this bird? What are your motions are you doing? Are you doing some sort of like just calming yoga moves towards the bird?
I think
bird,
like the
pretty
face
bird.
has changed to a like an actual like visual of another eagle. Like it's like an actual video of like an eagle just
Plucking a fish out of the lake.
yeah, or like making like chattering with another eagle, like calming like scientific videos, like live cams and things. So it's a D8 for sway, a D6 for gear. I feel like this is very sci-fi. Always.
And there's a boost. Did you get the boost for D6?
Boost.
I did not, but here now I do.
Yay.
No. I've got 3d6 and a d8.
Get that boost rolling.
I've got a 1, a 2, a 4, and a 5.
4 and a 5. A success and an additional success that you can use.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with it?
Does this eagle count as a roadie?
I don't know that this eagle counts as a roadie, but
It's cybernetic. It's a cyborg.
it is a cyborg. There are babies to worry about, though. Also,
There are babies to worry about.
um,
We don't want to take the mama from its babies.
No, we want to take the babies with us and the mama.
That's the thing.
McNuggets.
So wait, like, can I spend a success on, like, mind changed?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I do.
Wait, so you sway? Is that what you used?
Yeah. It no
Where do you
longer
see-
thinks
where do
I
you see
changed
mind
it.
changed?
It's one of the 3 box thingies that I couldn't.
Oh no,
I don't
no.
know.
So those are things you get to check off if you're successful, and I think this counts for that.
Oh.
Come on, give us some stickers.
Wait,
That's
so
the,
for my previous moves roll, did I successfully evade danger?
Hey, you did.
Okay.
So the eagle calms down as the quiet voice of Werner Herzog comes out of your speakers, and nobody thought that was funny. I thought that was hilarious.
I didn't quite hear what you said. Sorry.
I can't say it again. The eagle calms down on Muppet's arm. You can still hear the screechy cheeps up from the top of the building, but they also calm down as their parent calms down.
I think Gallop has at this point gathered one of the cans of food from the stand and has popped it open and will come strolling in, munching on whatever he's got. Oh, this canned salmon's pretty good. Oh, what do you have there, Muppet?
I got a bird.
I can see it's a bird.
Woosa. Woosa. It broke my cord.
Well, it's because you're playing with a bird. What did you expect to happen?
Well, it also has. I was not expecting the razor tip wings.
Razor-tipped wings? Wait.
It's been cybernetically enhanced.
Oh.
Like me. Upgraded. For a
sharp
better
metal-
tomorrow.
metal beak. It's preening its feathers with now.
I'll feed it some of the food I have. Take a look at our new companion.
It looks a big round predator's eyes at you, and you can everyone else sees the reflection of it in Gallup's helmet.
Ooh.
That thing could chew up a catalytic converter in 2 bites.
You didn't come here for a bird.
Nope.
I mean, we came out here for cool tech and things to trade.
Yep.
So that was a success.
If you want to do some salvaging, there's the farm stand. There's the old tractor. You might be able to find some parts, some cars. I think as Muppet admires this bird that is just kind of sitting very surprisingly light on his arm. Yeah, what are the 3 of you going to do here?
So I'm wondering if the cybernetics on this bird look like they're worth upgrading with a tools check.
You want to upgrade the bird?
I do. Endear ourselves
Why?
to it a bit more. Because I want to take the nest out of the barn and put it on Muppet's cowboy hat and take the bird with us wherever we go next.
I am not sure that a bird could appreciate upgrades in a way that it would endear it to you.
Fair.
Unless you have some very specific upgrades that would greatly benefit it, that it would absolutely notice.
I don't know. Could I take the razor wings off and give it back its normal wings? Is it like a cover thing?
I don't know that the baby does cover-ups. I think the baby does replacements, or did.
Baby.
The baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
The
I'll leave the
technocrats
bird.
Baby was
really
like a
even
little
just
horror
messing with just
factory.
little creatures. Like,
Yeah.
why? Poor bird.
Because they can. Well, there's an eagle.
A what? Wait. Huh?
An eagle.
Eagle.
What
I
do you
heard
want-
needle, and I was like, what do you want to do with a needle? And where did you find one? But yes, we have an eagle. I think
Mhm.
I think you should probably just put the eagle back in the nest.
Probably just. And it'll fly off back to its babies.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh,
It only
Ah.
dive bombed us anyway because threat to children perceived, and we have convinced it that we are not a threat to its spawn. So
Yeah.
And I assume it can get in and out from the upper portion of the barn?
We probably should leave the
one
door
can
open.
assume.
That way,
Can open and
that way
close
we
doors?
know when we come back that we've been here, and the eagle can get out. It's a very important tactic as you're exploring the wastes, is to leave the doors that you opened open, and then that way, you know that you've been there and you've taken all of the goods from there. But we should make sure that we look around and get all of the goods before we leave the door open. If we
Did
have
you
to,
not just remember?
what
When did you
Would
just
you
put
not-
a mark?
on what?
The door frame?
But other people might read that, and then the eagle couldn't get
Yeah.
out. I don't know why you're messing with my system. It's worked very
The
well
eagle
for
was
me.
wait. The eagle was already in here.
Yeah. And you said, "Do you think you can get out?" And I didn't know, so I was saying that we should just follow the
yeah.
system of the salvage system that lets animals come and go as necessary.
Got it.
What did
I
you name the
suppose you
eagle
know better
already?
than me.
I wasn't gonna name it Razorbeak, but now that you mentioned it, now that I think its name is Razorbeak.
Razorbeak free bird.
Freebird,
Razorbeak Freebird.
Razorbeak, Freebird. Okay.
I'm making a note.
So yeah,
Okay.
we loot the barn for all it's worth.
You'll loot the
And
barn
stand.
for all it's worth. The barn's not worth much. typical barn tools. A lot of farm stuff. And you go through the whatever's left in the farm store, finding a few cans, some jarred like pickled eggs and things that might still be good. The seals are not broken, so maybe.
I hold up near about everything that I find to Gallop. Go, is this useful? No? Okay. Is this useful? This useful?
I mean, everything's got a price. How much of that stuff can you carry?
We could stash the useful stuff in the back corner and get it on the way back.
But then we would have to close the door. It's a very important part of the system. That if you leave something in, you close the door, so you know something's inside, and other people can't see it. But then Freebird would be trapped inside again.
But we could make a window upstairs for it to get out.
Oh, well, look, the wood is really tough. I kicked it earlier. My ankle still hurts. I don't know how easy it would be. I mean, maybe you're stronger than me. You could just, or you could. I guess you could use your arm and just blast a hole there.
I could. Okay.
I've just made a makeshift like bag and just.
Oh yeah, no, there's like shopping baskets, so you could just have arms of shopping baskets.
Perfect.
That would probably mean that you've got to backtrack to the mall, heading home to drop off a couple things before heading back north. It's not that far. It is the wastes, so things could go wrong on your way back, but it's not that far.
Yeah. Well, this is normal. This is standard. You go and you find what you can, then you bring it back and you sell it for all it's worth, and then you go a little bit further. Yeah, and you leave the door open as you go. It's an important step in the plan. So yeah, everyone, let's out.
Let's go.
All right.
Right behind you, like crashing every second step of the way.
You get on your hoverboards.
Loaded with a bunch of useless stuff.
This named bird behind. All this trouble.
Unless you want to try to coax it
grab the
back
bird.
home with us.
I could put the nest in one of the baskets and put the basket on my board.
I don't know how well that would go.
You go great. We're friends now.
Unintended
We named
NPC.
it.
You did name it.
We did name it.
It could be like a watchbird at the mall to make sure that nobody's coming to mess with our turf.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping that Freebird, of its own volition, is like hopping along behind us. With a little row of eagle chicks behind it.
I don't think it is going to come on its own. So.
But we swayed it. All right, we're back on the eagle. What are we doing about the eagle?
We're gonna basket its nest and put it on top of the mall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna basket its nest, I think I need a wastes maybe, unless you're gonna do it some other weird way.
No, I think a waste is perfect. I think Gallop has dealt with the wastes quite a bit, and is happy to impart his knowledge in putting this nest in the basket, putting little chicks in the nest, feeding them all little bits of the food from the shop, and keeping them all calm and happy. He's even pulling out, from his cargo pants, he's pulling out some of the little beef jerky that he keeps with him. And yeah, that's all I got. Can't think of anything else to add to that.
You have, are you able to add your style, your skill? or your style, or your?
I was
gear?
hoping by describing my skater cargo short pants that
Style D6.
I can include my style.
I'll take it. Sure.
Oh no, here you go. I've got the the poncho cape. I'm gonna take that out first. My dirt
Give it
bike
a nice
garb.
bedding.
Give it a nice little bed. Put the nest in. All of that.
The ride or die pool has one of each die in it. If you need any extras,
I'm definitely taking the D12 because
it
Yeah.
can.
We-
that
we-
pool
we need
cannot
these.
get better.
cannot get
So you
better.
might as well use it.
And we really want
A friend.
all of these friends.
Just a bunch of
Free
cyber
bird.
eagles.
Free bird.
I've got a 6, a 5, and a 4.
Hey, that's 3.
Yeah.
So on wastes, that is, you do it.
Uh huh.
I assume no blowback.
Yeah.
You can pass on a D6 boost. You can find extra, find a secret, or stay hidden.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
Find a secret.
Yeah.
Find a secret.
I want to find a secret.
Find a secret. It's just a
Yeah. What's
suggestion.
under the
What
nest?
kinda- yeah. What do you have anything in mind?
Yeah. If I had something in mind, I could have jumped to it right away.
Droid parts.
Droid parts.
What if it ate its
So-
trainer? Maybe. What if it had like it came in a pair. It was a cyber trainer, and then the eagle, and he ended up eating the cyber trainer.
You want to find a gauntlet full of bones?
Like
Wait, like a falconry glove? Like
Yeah, like
this
a
is a
falconer,
trained
except-
eagle?
it's
Yes.
just
Yeah.
a skull.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The hardest part to yeah.
Yeah, so under the nest there's a falconer's gauntlet, except it is some sort of cybernetic part. It looks like it has bits that would go into an arm and be attached to an arm, because you find that inside there is the remains of an arm.
Ugh.
Mm.
Empty it out. Try it
Get
on.
out. Yeah, it fits. It's a little tight, especially in the parts that would attach to you.
Oh.
But it could be modified. You can make it something useful to you.
Yeah.
It's some good tech.
Yes.
Good roll.
Mike is just sharing all these tidbits from like how the old world, like, did you know that in the old world, when peregrine falcons would nest on top of skyscrapers, they'd set up like live cams, and the people would make a whole to do about it. This could be like our peregrine falcons at the mall.
Yes. And also, with this, it can come with us anywhere we go. I wonder how
It's
well
got a
trained it
keyboard
is.
on it.
It's got a keyboard on it?
It's
Power gauntlet.
a power gauntlet.
Yes.
Perfect.
Or is it like a control pad? It's got like a D-pad,
Like
A
a-
and B, start.
Uh,
Oh,
Cool.
can I have a
All right,
tiny
so-
little screen on it that sees through the eagle's eyes?
Yeah, but I don't think it works.
Okay.
need to find the skull.
It's been out in the weather for enough time for there to be nothing left on those bones. So the three of you and your ridiculous new companion,
Freebird Razorbeak. She has a name.
Razorbeak, head back to the mall, where you transfer the bird to the local. This really like old person that remembers the before times, and she used to work at one of the nature centers out in what is now the Wastes, and she's really good with animals, and you explain everything that just happened. And I think she, with the three of you, you find a place to set up that will be out of the way of Pike's morning exercise routines on the roof, and out of the way of the places where the night guards set up, high up on top of this, maybe on top of the old J.C. Penney sign. And it's just like just in the hook of the J, they set up the nest, and
Perfect.
yeah, you get back on your boards, and you begin to head north again,
And away we go.
and away you go. You go back the same route. You pass by the old farm, through weaving through old rotten cars and stopped traffic. You kick up trails of plumes of dust behind you as you hover along these old forgotten streets. You pass by tumbled down signs, old half-built homes. You make your way up and through a small, dusty town. There's nobody left. The old movie theater sign showing what's a good 1995 movie?
Jurassic Park.
It's 93.
So it's the Dollar Theater.
Oh no. Okay, wait.
Batman, Braveheart, Toy Story,
Of Monkeys.
12 Monkeys. Oh, that's such a good movie.
Very appropriate. Yeah, showtimes for 12 Monkeys up on the marquee, and you hover through town.
Jumanji. 12 Monkeys and Jumanji.
Great, yeah. These places are long abandoned. Everybody moving in towards what was the city, as the great microwave incident of 1995 happened. And as you continue north, you hit 161 and turn east towards the place where the caddies are supposed to be. How do you want to approach caddy territory? You are moving into dangerous territory. These people have borders, and they don't like people moving in on their borders. I think I actually need a roll from everyone.
What's our relationship with them again?
They want to be what the technocracy is. They want to control this town, and they've got a little portion up in the northwest that is theirs, that the cyborgs have not infringed upon yet.
They're like the opposite of the Luddites down below, right? They want tech. Luddites want less tech.
So it's Luddites in the far south, the dirt farmers. Yeah. The technocracy in the center of town, and the caddies up in the northwest, who the technocracy wants the perfect technological future. Dirt farmers don't care about anybody. These people want to bring the past back, and they want to do that through golf.
Seems like an odd fixation.
Hmm? There were
Good.
tournaments there back in the day. This was a home to many golf tournament, international things. Yeah.
Aiming our way to the future. One stroke at a time.
What was their slogan? They're
slogan?
reclaiming the past for a better tomorrow.
Yeah.
So how do you want to approach this?
Gallup's gonna find one of the higher areas that overlook, and gonna use his binoculars to just survey the area.
Okay. Do you want to scout?
Yeah.
All right. So you're using your gear. You're using what skill?
I want to use wastes every single time.
You are moving out of the wastes as you head
Yeah.
into this territory.
This be bullseye?
Taking aim, acting with precision. You want to be accurate about where you can and can't go, where these
Yeah.
golf cart patrols and other people are moving. I could take bullseye.
I don't know why I jumped to my second worst skill. I gotta find another D4.
We've got a 4, 6, 8, and 10 in the pool.
Yeah. I think I'll take that 10. So I've got a
Okay.
4, a 4, and a 10.
Don't forget that we have our specific cutoff time in mind, and you want this pool completely full at the end of the game.
We want this
That's right.
full at the end of the game. Okay.
Because then you get to check one of your boxes.
And we're all coming up with skills that we want to roll for to sneak in, right?
Yeah. So first, Gallup is scouting the way. You get up on top of this mound off on the side of the.
So I've got a 4, a 1, and a 2.
A 4. You got a 4.
I got a 4.
You got a 1
on the
A
D10.
2. All right. So we're adding the D10 back to the pool.
Yep.
You actually find this platform, sort of like a viewing platform that looks like it's in an old park. The area around it is all wetlands, but you find a dusty old path that leads up to it. And from there, you can see off into the distance. You can see the infinite traffic jam that goes around the city. You can see beyond that the clear-cut spaces, the overwatered, perfectly watered, courses.
Irrigated.
Small flapping flags. People. I think you see it almost looks like a procession. There's somebody on a raised platform being moved between holes by a group of young men in pastel-colored polo shirts. They let it down. The person gets out, is handed their club, and takes a swing. You can see at the edges of the green fields there are patrols of caddies. They're stark white baseball caps,
The jumpsuits.
yeah. And you see that there is 100% definitely a group that spots the reflection of your binoculars. They're on the road between where you are and where you are thinking of going, with their hover rollerblades.
Blades. Heads up,
Laters.
gang. I think I've been spotted. Now there's this weird guy in the middle over there. That's like being carried around. And like handing the club to him. I think he's important, but more than that, That club looks expensive. I think it's a simple smash and grab is in order, but we'll have to get past these goons here on the road first.
Okay.
Who would like to go next? What is the next part of what you're doing?
Finding the best way in. Right?
Right.
The best way in is usually by how the people who work there go in and out, not how the service people where the service people go in and out, not where the golfers go in and out, right? So
you're also scouting.
I was, yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking of using my tracking, because I'm a tracker, to track which one is the best route with the least amount of people to get in and around these guys.
I'm not sure that's tracking. You need to convince me more.
You
So
don't want to
there's
do
a
the
candy-
smash part of our plan?
Like, totally can. I love smashing things.
You don't have to. Just
Yeah.
You got to get there first.
Yeah, I got to get
okay.
there.
Well, fair enough.
No, I just want to smash things. Dang it. Okay, so you have the caddies, and then you have to have the maintenance, the gardeners.
Yeah.
Right?
With the hover lawnmowers and
Yeah. So Vine and jack one of those and write it in. Gonna track him down.
I think in order to do that, you're gonna have to go through these. You're gonna have to go through the blowback that was just received,
Which is them coming. Okay.
which is you three being spotted.
Okay. In
So if
that
you want to
case-
go in right now,
Mhm.
you got to go through some caddies, regardless of how you go
Yeah.
in.
Okay. Got a gun. I got guns. I'm a shooter. That's what I do.
True.
Do they have one of those weird little? You said there's a bunch of swamps and stuff.
You are currently near some wetlands. Yeah.
So I would assume that there's a bridge that they got to traverse to get over to us.
The wetlands are just like slightly lower than the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna drop a tree on them.
This is all real places. You're gonna drop a tree on them.
Yeah, or in the way.
All right. So you're setting up a trap.
Yeah.
All right. How do you set this trap up? And what would you like to roll?
I want to use wastes and do I guess that would be like an ambush, right?
You are like just on the edge of the wastes. Convince me.
Okay. Out here in Oregon, we have trees everywhere.
The waste is all trees and fields. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So capturing them in a big,
It's
what
like
we
my
would call
dream. What I wished that Ohio was like. Trees and
Oregon.
fields instead of housing developments.
Gotta find a place to live. But yeah. Oh, he wants to drop a old gnarled, what we would call a hooter tree, which is big. Because there's owls in them. They call them hooters because it's a big place where owls like to hang out because it's got the big limbs and it's big and bushy.
You're gonna drop a giant tree on them. How
Yeah.
do you do that?
All this talk about it not being Star Wars is true. Yet, this
The Ewoks.
cyborg has a beam blade.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna cut this tree down with your beam blade.
Yeah,
Huh?
and I'm gonna entrap him.
You're just gonna
Yeah.
wait. You're just gonna wait and then push it on them.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's get
You're
a
coming.
muscle.
I'll play bait. You mean you stand somewhere?
I'll play bait. I haven't.
Okay. Let's get your bait roll.
Okay.
I was just volunteering so Pike would. I'm more squishy.
I want to see how because
Pike's doing a floor routine.
Great. You're being nice and flashy.
Oh, over here.
Got some music playing from my speakers as I'm doing like a floor routine.
Great.
I think it's Michael Jackson.
That tracks. That's
Huh?
let's see. That's down screen the 95.
All right. So it sounds like you're using your skill. You've got your style.
Yep.
What are you rolling?
I am rolling. I want to roll. I'm gonna use my brains for this though.
All right. You're being precise.
Precise. So brains.
Science? Is it sway? Is it waste? You're making the tree sway, but I don't think that counts.
I think it's waste. I think it is waste. Equipment and style.
Okay.
We need threes, right?
Trees is that's no good.
It's a lot bigger tree than I thought. So that's 332.
332. That's fortunate as I add a D12 to your ride or die pool. These caddies come skating up fast when they're hover blades. They the two in the front have their golf clubs ready. One of the two in the back reaches back into his Casey Jones bag and pulls out a baseball bat with spikes, and the other one looks he's got his golf gloves on, and he's cracking his knuckles. And you beam through the tree, and as you do it, you're like looking around the side, only getting through like half of it. The tree you picked was a little too big. And they are going, as is the theme of this episode, directly towards Pike, because Pike is out front.
Yep.
They are coming at you fast, swinging their golf clubs. I need Pike to roll a reaction roll.
Oh no. Pike can't hear.
Not again.
What does Pike need to roll?
A reaction roll, which is exactly the same as rolling something else. Tell me what you do. Choose a skill. Add your gear. Add your style if you describe it with style, and roll to not get hurt.
I feel like this is a moves roll.
You are already doing your moves. Sure.
Yep. I'm already doing moves. I am doing a floor routine. I am flipping and like dancing and grooving all over the place.
You've got all of the dice in the pool if you want to grab anything.
Okay. Well, I've got my D10 for moves. Went too far. I feel like my cultural database is playing because I did say I'm playing music, so. Playing a part in here because I am playing music as part of my floor routine.
How is the music Is you following the rhythm? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, it's just really loud and obnoxious and kind of jarring to them.
They're not Michael Jackson fans.
Nope.
All right, let's see what you roll.
Uh,
You want to take anything out of this pool?
what's in the pool?
Everything.
One of each.
I will take a D6 out of the pool.
D6 removed from the pool.
Okay. I got 2 2s and a 4.
That means that you didn't get hit. Right? So you can avoid one danger. So I think the first guy who's swinging his golf club at you, you do your routine and duck below the swinging metal, and as you do that, the second one brings up the second golf club and hits you in the side, and I think you're gonna take a hazard, gain a hazard.
Oh.
What are the two of you doing?
Where did I mark that? Oh, there it is.
It's a
Yeah,
really
bottom of
impressive
your-
routine.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Did you see that flip? That was great. So
How do I
you
mark
cutting this
hazard?
tree or what?
At this point, or what? I think I'm just going to shoot him.
What? I thought we had a whole plan.
Well, my blade's not long enough. I got to go around to the other side.
Sounds like a personal problem. Okay.
Well, hold on. He walks to the other side, pulls out his BMG and lights one of them up. Brad, I'm working on him. I'll get it in a second.
So how hazards work, by the way, is they last until the end of the scene. So if you had a hazard from a previous scene, you're doing okay now. So your hazard for the scene is that you just got smacked. You probably got a dent, and if you take like real damage, you get a severe hazard. If you take up, you can take 3 hazards. If you have to take a 4th, you're dusted. You're out, and you're out until that status can be cleared. Until you're healed.
So I mark
Yeah.
one of these 1, 2, 3. I mark one of these 4 boxes as a hazard taken.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me look at a character sheet, but yeah. All right, so you're continuing to cut the tree.
No, I'm shooting.
You're shooting.
I walk.
Let's
Yeah,
get a shoot roll. Using bullseye.
yeah. Bullseye. I'm scrolling down. That is so that's brass. And that goes, I had double bullseye, so that's a D12. Using my good gear, which is D6. And style. He he's got to flip up his poncho and goes, "Look here, partner. I'm done enough with this smacking of my buddy."
Okay.
Love you too, Muppet.
5.56. Even though he's
That's
shooting a
good.
9mm.
Okay. 5.56. Cool. So that's going to be, you can do more damage, less ammo, or cause panic. Or add a boost, or no blowback.
I think I kind of like the idea of
You get 2.
cause panic and more damage.
All right, so you're taking a blowback, but causing panic and doing more damage.
Yeah.
Cool. So we added the d6 back in. We are back to all the dice in the pool.
Yes.
Let's see. You love causing panic.
Yeah, he does.
So I'm sorry, you said cause panic and do more damage. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to take one of these guys out. And I think as you do that, the other ones scatter. And to be clear, Erica, there are two types of hazards. Hazards and severe hazards. Severe hazards are where you check the box. Regular hazards, you are adding a d6 to your roll. And any 4 or more on that d6 counts as a failure, which cancels out a success.
Oh, okay.
So your dent is going to add a bad die to your roll until the end of the scene. Or until somebody fixes it. What is Gallop doing?
So is our...
You hear the blam of... Muppet's gun go off. You see one of these caddies, his pink shirt and white baseball cap going down on the ground. The others begin to scatter off.
So we haven't any more of these caddies hanging about? They're
panicking a little at the gun, but they got to get you out of here. That's their job.
Okay.
They don't get you out of here. They have to answer to the
boss,
the elders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The elders. So Gallop is gonna whip out his hover razor and get it locked into place, and is just going to charge the closest panicked caddy, trying to make use of the highway and the metal and all of that, and run him down. Yeah.
All right. What are you rolling?
So I'm gonna roll wheels.
All right.
I'm going to say that I don't know what to say.
Add to the cacophony of noise that is Michael Jackson and gunfire and blast some ska.
I don't know if I'm gonna blast some competing music, but does my hover razor add a d6? That's an equipment of mine, is it not?
That's your equipment. Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
It's your gear. Everybody's got the gear.
That's right.
So your gear is supposed to have a specific die that goes with it.
Okay.
I don't remember what we assigned to the hoverboards.
So I'm going to take a 6.
I think we made him decent.
Yeah. I should take a bigger, is what you're saying. Like a
D6?
Like a 12?
Hold on.
20?
Yeah, sure. D20. Let's see. Where's our gear?
Game arms, blade, bayonet.
All right. Yeah, I think we said it was. Yeah, D6. D6 will work.
All right. And as we watch Gallop, head up and over the hood and trunks of cars and kind of move, he's got this kind of half-seated position, and in just the wind back in his poncho, he looks like an amazing motocross star as he navigates this obstacle course of cars. Would like to take my dirt BMX look style.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. We got 3d6s for this.
I love building pools in this one.
I've got a 6, a 4, and a 2. So I've
All
got
right,
2
that's
successes.
2. Do you want
think-
to avoid blowback? What do you want to do?
I don't think taking any more blowback helps us out with the.
It doesn't add to the pool.
So yeah, I'd like to do it and have no blowback.
All right. So you're gonna hit one of these guys. What do you do?
Just run him over.
You just run him over.
Do you
I mean, there's like
a-
this moment where he's going up and over and down and kind of, a little bit of sliding, a little fishtailing as he kind of weaves around, and as he hits kind of an alleyway between 2 cars that, is like the median or something along those lines. He hits that and then he hits the gas and just whoof, goes right through him.
Yeah, great. You
If his
you go
Crocs
right-
could just fly up into the air and off his feet, that would be great.
I don't think he's there yet. I think he drops to the ground, his lavender shirt getting very dusty, and another one of these people just jumps way out of the way. As you go by, the one that jumps out of the way is gonna swing that nailed baseball bat at you, and I'd like you to roll a reaction roll.
A reaction roll.
How do you react to this?
How do I react to this? All the things that make sense are not my forte.
Spinning's cool.
Spinning is cool.
It's a cool trick.
Do a red move.
Yeah. I'm going to do moves. I'm going to do this brilliant looking, ska kick, lean back as the bat goes over. And I'm still using my hoverboard, right? So this is basically the same size, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've got 2 6s and a 3.
All right. So what was it that you were doing? It was a vehicle.
Yeah, it was like kind of a move on the vehicle, right? So I've got my
Wheels,
motocross half-seated position. I see the nailed, the gnarly looking baseball bat coming at me, and I lean back and kick one foot out, and have the other foot go back so that I'm lowering myself under the handlebars, and just goes right over the top.
Yeah. So as it goes right over you, the guy on his hover skates is pasting on your right. It's like real close to you. You have the options here to gain ground, cost them ground, or shift some damage. What would you like to do?
Oh, shift the damage for sure.
All right. So as they swing, they miss a big pothole, and their hover blade goes down into the pothole, and they get their toe caught on it and tumble a little bit. They pick themselves up quickly and are still pasting on your right. We've got this like fun combined like little battle with little car chase going on now. Meanwhile, back down the road towards the stand, the view place, we've got Muppet with one person down in front of him, and one of these other people is panicking. He doesn't know. He didn't have the weapon chosen yet. He doesn't know what to pick out of his his bag. He just grabs the first thing and the second thing, and he pulls out a hockey stick and a cricket bat. Looks at the hockey stick.
Cricket. Nobody plays cricket anymore.
Looks
Nobody
at the
Well, those
even
are
understands
off-brand.
cricket.
and then comes at you with the cricket bat. And I would like a reaction roll.
His reaction roll will be okay. Let's see. What if he uses? All right, we're on the edge of the waste. He's coming at me with a bat.
I do some sort of survival check.
I was thinking that.
You're gonna have to convince me of that one. Which that can do.
He slams his foot on a branch, an old branch, and it pops up in front of him, causing him to stumble over it.
Okay. How are you gonna fit in your style? Can you use your gear?
Megaphone buster. Well, I can't use my megaphone, but
No, you can't. It's broken. I have to get that fixed.
oh, okay. So he'll do the double. He'll take his duster off his mascot head and sling it at him, and go, "Here, catch!" And as he throws it, he'll stomp on that branch, kicking it up. Double distraction. Totally gone.
Does your duster have a die?
It's part of my style or gear. Gear.
Yeah, I guess that would probably fit in with your style, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my style.
Okay, so add your style die for your duster.
Okay.
We've got a full pool. If you want to grab anything.
Yeah. I'll
Take this D8. This D8's been
I know we haven't used the D8.
sad. Nobody's talking about D8s.
I'll use a D8. Poor D8. I don't want to feel too lonely. All right. Ooh, an 8 and a 7 and 3.
8, 7, 3. So that's 3 successes on that one. There wouldn't have been any blowback anyway, but you get to choose your other things.
Okay. How about we?
D12.
What?
D12 is the best time.
That's
It's my favorite.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's like the Great Axe. Is there?
So basically, you've got 2 dangers coming at you. You've got the cricket bat. You've got the hockey stick. You can use your successes to avoid one of each danger. You still have one left over.
How about I know. Okay. Gain a roadie is an option.
On the thing you just rolled.
It's on the successes, right? On page 52 of things you can do on a roll.
You just
on
rolled
success?
wastes, right?
On a bonus outcome.
You just rolled wastes.
On waste. Okay.
Find extra, find a secret, stay hidden, or you avoid those 2 damage. Pass a boost.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go with avoid damage, both of them, and pass a boost.
Okay. So what does it look like? What ends up happening?
The hat gets caught up on the cricket bat as he swings it, and it's a two-handed, bat. So that gets caught, and then as the stick comes up, he drops the other thing he had in his hand to protect his middle vital parts from being knackered by the branch.
Okay. And they briefly get caught up in the thrown outfit.
Toro.
Yeah. Not too far away. Pike is finishing up their dance routine. There is one caddy close to Pike, sort of like close to, not quite sure what they should do. One of their one of their co-caddies like just got dusted. One of them went off to chase that ska guy, and one of them's caught up in this mascot's outfit. They look slightly panicked, slightly confused. What is Pike going to do?
Uh, I don't know.
Shall we go to somebody else?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really want to beat anyone up.
We look back at Muppet, who just threw their outfit at this caddy. What is Muppet's next move?
Muppet's next move is to Muppet's next move is he doesn't need to kill him.
I do know
But
what I'm going to do
attempt to-
next, if that helps anybody.
Oh, well, if you know, yeah, go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Gallop is hovering down the road with a caddy pacing on his right. What is Gallop going to do?
So as the caddy loses step for a moment from the pothole, Gallop takes the opportunity to put his hoverboard into a power slide to kind of turn directions. And there's a moment, and they pause and they stare at each other. And Gallop revs the sound of the hoverboard, and then fishtails and does the exact same thing he was doing.
They ready their bat?
And we head straight at each other once again.
Okay. Let's get it. Let's see what happens.
So I'm going to roll the same 3d6s. I feel like I described the motocross. The
Got
revving.
A 4, a 6, a 10, and a 12 in the pool. And about an hour left of game.
Yeah, let's take the 12.
Taking the 12.
Ah, helped me out because I got a 2 and a 2, but then I got a 6 and then I got a 12.
All right, so 6 and 12 is 4 successes. You want to use 2 of those as to smack this person, and then 2 of them for additional things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how do you take this person out? How do you dust them?
I think it's, there's, revving the engine. Yeah, he readies the bat. You can hear Michael Jackson playing in the background. A little bit of dust blows over the road, and then Gallop hits the gas and he's off. And as he's heading towards it, caddy leans back and starts to take the swing. And as he starts to take the swing, Gallop quickly darts to the off foot, hops up off the trunk of the car, and comes down top first, hoverboard on the caddy, and then carries on.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
They smack against the metal road. Their light blue shirt, dusty. What do you want to use your 2 additional successes for?
feel like we want to move on from this group and try and steal that golf club at some point. So I'm gonna try and avoid some blowback.
Okay.
On this one, although we do need that 12 back at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And then
one more.
I got one more.
One more. No, it's pass the die.
I think that's where we're at. I think it's a pass 10 boost.
Okay.
2 down.
Back.
What are you guys up to?
Back at the platform.
Muppet whips off his bandana and ties this caddy up.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
He wants to avoid danger. As everyone knows,
danger.
A wet, salty bandana that's been in the waste is nigh unbreakable.
So is this from under the mascot head?
Yeah, I think he reaches up underneath
Gross.
and pulls it out. It's got that extra funky smell that you can't stop smelling.
Feel sorry for them.
All right. So are you using? What are we doing?
I want to use.
I
want to use.
Nobody's used whoopass at all.
I don't have.
I have a D4.
In either of these games.
That's because I have a D4 in it.
Makes sense, I guess.
You have a D4 in?
I've only got a
It's body,
D6.
though. I should. Isn't your main skill body?
Yeah, it moves.
Okay. Oh, that. I was thinking to evade danger.
How do you want to do that?
Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna wrap them up. So that's a headband, but I want to. I can use D4.
You can use
help.
a D4.
Well,
Grab
if I'm
another
using body.
D4 out of this pool, or D6 or a D10.
No, because I'm trying to get some blowback here. Got to get some, Oh. Yeah. I'll use whoopass. Because it'll be me whipping it, like a whip.
Okay. So you're using your combat training, your previous whip experience.
Yeah.
That you get as a mascot.
Yep.
And
No, as me as a cowboy. That comes from the cowboy stuff.
that's right.
Yeah. I'm gonna whoop you like a dog. Tie you up like a piglet.
Hog?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like a hog. Okay. That.
That stinks.
Ooh, that's not very good. Come on. So he whips out this gnarly looking bandana, and I think it's just a little too wet, and he whips it, and it total failure. So
Yeah, just
yeah, let that be
so
a
you got
lesson.
nothing.
I got nothing.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna add the D8 back to the pool, and let's see.
I dropped it.
Oh no, my bandana. Guess it's a little too gnarly.
Well, I think this caddy, as you whip the bandana, just grabs the other side of the bandana and it's gonna pull you forward
Hey,
towards him with a fist. Fool's forgotten. It's the stuff's all gone. Gonna try and sock you, and I would like a reaction roll from you.
he's going to evade danger by whipping his mascot head, his ear into him, deflecting a blow.
All
It's
right, what
already
are you
extra
rolling?
floppy from the moves. I think that's only
Okay.
to evade it. Yeah.
You're adding
Yeah.
your style with your mascot.
Yep. Style and style that. Yeah. Double fives.
Double fives. So I think, yeah. So you're gonna use one of those to avoid getting punched in the bunny face. I think part of your blowback from the previous roll is that bandana, it's this guy's bandana now, not that he actually wants it.
Ugh.
And you can add another good thing. What do you want to do? We also have a past boost that still exists out there, floating in the void
I should use
for whoever wants to roll next.
Another thing. How about you? Can we only have one boost at a time?
No, I don't think so.
All right. I'll just dump into the boost net. Another boost.
Okay. We're about to get the real answer. No limits on boosts. Nice.
Sweet. That's what I'm
That-
talking about.
Confused, slightly nervous person stands in front of Pike, about ready to run. What does Pike want to do?
There's just one left. They're gonna run.
There's one in front of you, the one who was cracking their knuckles earlier, and then there's one in front of Muppet, who's holding a disgusting rag.
Eh.
Just a little bit of ways from you. The closest one's the one with the fingerless gloves, who was like ready to throw down earlier, but is not looking so sure now.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna take on that guy.
Gonna fight them?
I guess.
You didn't seem keen on fighting.
No.
And they want to
all
leave.
right.
Do you want to try and sway them?
Vulcan nerve grab. What's the Trekkie thing? What the?
Could you just take this poor person into a double gymnastic routine, the most difficult one you have programmed, and fold
It's
and
time to
direct them
yoga size.
into being the best gymnast they can be?
I don't. I have this image of just like doing a flip and kicking someone into into the wetland area.
Take them in the swamp.
Kick
It
them in
sounds
the
like-
swamp.
Kick
I
him in the
kind of
swamp.
want. I think I'm gonna do it to the one that grabbed Muppet's bandana
Excellent.
because I think
He's already slightly wet.
not paying attention to me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, they're not that far away from you, so that makes sense. And you, as a gymnast, can easily do like a cartwheel and flip over there.
Just trying to figure out which skill that would be. I don't want to really do muscle or whoopass. I want to do bullseye or moves.
I think you it's less bullseye, but you could convince me.
I'm acting with precision.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
think it's
specific
moves.
duck in the wetlands that you're trying to hit.
No, I think it's more moves. Just like the right amount of flipping to just go and knock him into the pond.
All right.
So that's a
You want to grab
D10.
anything from Ride or Die? We've got 2
Sure.
floating boosts out there.
I would like one of those floating boosts and maybe the ride and die. The boosts are always D6, right?
Yep. So D6. You do have that hazard die stuck in there, which can
I
roll a
know.
failure.
Ah, that could be the rainbow one. Right, use a D6. Do you still have a D12 in the ride or die pool?
We have 4, 6, 8, and 10.
I'll take the
Andrew
8.
keeps stealing the 12s.
I will take the 8. Okay, so I have a 10, an 8, and a 6.
Okay.
And then a 6 as a subtraction.
Yeah. Are you using your style, your gear?
Gymnast style.
So you got the 8 and the 6 from the boost and the ride or die. So you can still add your gear and your style. And you will be
I
rolling
feel
the
like
biggest
everything gymnasts
pool
do
of
is
the night.
cute.
Well, is your style like gymnastics? That's
My style
There
is
you go.
cute meets sci-fi.
cute sci-fi.
Yeah. I'm
What,
a sparkly robot doing gymnastics. What's not cute or
It's very
What
cute up
emoticon?
here
about that?
for me.
on your face?
What emoticon is on my face?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Duck.
Just the cheeriest like smile with the little with the little like eyebrow things that
Angry
makes it
eyes.
like the
Yeah.
mischievous like
Great.
so I get to add a D6 as part of my style.
For your style.
Cool. Ah. Ah. That's 2 successes with
Nice.
2 5s, and then hazard D6. That's cocked. Hazard D6 is a 1.
Cool. So 2 successes. Do you want to take blowback and fill out our ride or die pool, or do you want to take this goon out?
I want to take the goon out.
Okay, so we're adding a
I want the
D8.
goon to go flying.
Adding a D8 to the ride or die pool. The
Whee!
goon, this caddy, goes sailing through the air as you come down and kick them, and they go sail off into the wetlands and hit some cattails, and there's a big of cattail seeds as the ripe ones explode. I think since we're taking blowback, that last one, seeing that all of their friends have been dusted, they've all been taken out, they skate away to warn the others,
Uh-oh.
Pursue.
and they zoom past Gallop, who is going in the other direction back towards his companions.
It's,
And
Should we let him
Gallop
go?
clotheslines them.
can I clothesline him as he goes by? I definitely would do that.
You can try it.
Okay. Guess the moves, or I mean, it's kind of mean. Is it a whoopass?
It might be. I think it takes some serious focus to clothesline somebody when you are going very, very fast.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a hover razor, so he's definitely like still ska dancing to the Michael Jackson music.
I don't think you could do that on a scooter.
What are you talking about? You put both feet on the scooter and then you just wiggle your hips a little bit. It's like
That's not how you do it.
that's how
We'll
I
talk
would
about
do it.
this.
Okay. All right. Fair
Back in
enough.
my day, I
have
checker pants,
anything-
detective hat, fedora.
All right. Is there still any more boosts out there?
Yeah,
There is
There's
one boost out there, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Back at 3d6s then. Right? Sounds right. I'll roll it.
Sure.
I got a 6, a 4, and a 1.
That's 2 successes. Okay. You do it. Do you want blowback?
What time is this? Oh,
Right.
full?
We'd add the D12 to the pool if you take it.
yeah. I think we're gonna take some blowback.
All right. So you do hit this last person as they skate away. As they're picking up speed as they move away from you, and I think that hurt a lot.
Ow.
As you reach out your arm to clothesline this person. Are you still wearing that gauntlet?
No, I'm not wearing it now because Freebird is back at the place and it needs some fixing. I have it with me, but I'm not wearing it.
Okay. I think. Let's see, what do we got? I think you're going to take a point of damage. You're going to take a severe hazard for that.
Severe
as
hazard.
This person cracks into your arm and falls onto the ground. They're also
Ouch.
not dusted as they begin to pick themselves up.
What?
What do the two of you who didn't just clothesline a person and hurt themselves want to do as this person picks themselves up and tries to continue to run away?
Bullseye him in the butt.
Let's get it. Let's get that roll. Let's see what happens.
And 6. Okay. Come on, D12. All right, that's a 9.
You got a 9.
9.
That's 2. So you can hit and do no blowback if you'd like.
We're full up on our.
Yep.
Yeah, so no blowback and
Okay.
pepper him in the behind.
Yep. The shot rings out, and you hear, "Oh, my butt!" This person is dusted.
Bullseye.
Oh, okay.
They're not going home right now.
I was gonna curb stomp him if he wasn't dusted.
All right. The edge of this park is quiet now. The sounds of the frogs in the pools start back up. You can hear the red-winged blackbirds off, a group of them off in the distance. And the three of you stand over the dusted bodies of a bunch of pastel caddies. What do you want to do now?
I'm just gonna turn to Muppet with like a question mark. Similar like, what happened to the tree? There was a plan.
Plans change. My blade was only. The tree was a little bit, and then they were like, and so then we had to. The plan fell apart. It was a floppy plan, like this ear. It's just a little floppy. That's all.
Plan.
We'll work on it. I'll work on it. You good? Ready to mount up? We
His arm hurts.
still got to go get some. Oh.
I think first I want to take care of that
Yeah, you got
damage.
PT in that gymnastics
Oh,
routine.
Do that Miyagi.
I tried to do it,
Healing.
but I like this arm hurts. Like
No, I was talking
That's-
about Pike doing the Miyagi thing, with the heated hands and the pressure points and the.
Mike is pulling like a first aid kit out of their makeshift bag and just like, what?
I like this plan.
You
but
know, the great movie Karate Kid with him healing because he got his leg sweep, but I guess it's his arms. Never mind.
It'll be
Yeah, I think that
science.
only works for knees.
I know
Oh.
the film. Ah. Anyway,
Oh yeah, that's
Dropped
that's
the
that's
D4.
confidence boosting right there. Getting some first aid with a ah.
I dropped my D4. Anyway,
I don't think it looks that bad.
It's like
it looks better
Did
than
the
this
wrong way.
dent in. It looks better than this dent in my side.
Oh no.
actually it looks a lot worse than the dent in your side.
I have two dice in my hand. Wait, do I need to add my hazard?
Huh. I don't think we're out of the. I mean, we're out of combat. I think you're still taking a hazard. You do still have that dent until.
Fine, I'm taking that
move on to the
D12.
next scene.
Do we have any?
D12.
Do we have any boosts?
No.
No, we used them.
Fine. Well, that was an 11 on the D12.
There you go.
The other two dice were useless.
That's 2. One of them will.
And that was a 3 on the hazard, so that's 2 successes.
So that's going to clear that severe hazard. What sort of first aid do you do? How do you patch Gallop up?
Just
He's got
like
some
a little.
bruising. He's got some little cuts where his arm hit this person's polo buttons.
Some
there's an
antiseptic on the
imprint of like a
cut.
little alligator.
Gentle,
Uh-huh.
gentle.
Like a a temporary like plastic splint around like the wrist to elbow area to just sort of reinforce that space. Because I don't think there's any fracturing, but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Well, then I could like backhand somebody. Oh, okay, maybe not.
Don't do that.
I would have just wrapped it in my bandana, but I think it's in the swamp now.
I don't
Where it belongs.
don't want that bandana. We've talked
do you
about
want to
this
use that?
bandana.
What do you want to use that second success for?
Right. There was a second success for this particular roll. I guess heal more doesn't really, because I
Nope.
already cleared one severe hazard.
That's right.
Well, one I get to mark damage healed.
Yay!
No more.
Can I somehow find a lead?
Yeah.
I'd like to find a lead.
That's perfect. So we're taking the blowback, and that puts a D12 back in the pool.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I think it took more out of your, or maybe your first aid kit was more depleted than you thought it was.
Hmm.
So I think you basically have run out of you had just got a D4 for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no more first aid kit. You'll have to get
Rats.
that to get the supplies back at the mall.
No, I had to take a lot of the
Um,
gauze out for the chicks earlier.
Uh-huh.
And you
And,
didn't tell me while we were still at the mall.
I didn't think it would come up.
As you patch Gallop up, I think you get up on top of that platform. It's a good idea to be able to see your surroundings while you are vulnerable. So you are up there, low below the railing, but still able to see out and what's going on. You see the people on the golf course out there. What is it? A palanquin?
Mhm.
Yeah, the palanquin with the big golfer. There are a couple others that have joined. It looks like there's some sort of meeting of the elders on the course right now. They're doing some sort of weird ritual with their golf clubs, like making symbols, like sticking them in the center and saying some words that are too far away for you to hear. But you see further off, past the golf course, past the territory that you know belongs to the caddies, at the old airport, there is more activity than there really should be there right now. And it looks like there is a fight happening. You see the light polo shirts, the light colors, the pastels of the golfers and the caddies. You see the glinting metal of the cyborgs. And there is something on the runway, a big shape.
Oh
It
no.
looks like
I don't know. It's Big Caddy.
they were trying to either repair or make another baby.
No. Dun dun dun.
We should probably just end it there,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
especially because you've got this whole ride or die pool,
Yep.
which
Yeah.
means you get to mark any of your choice marks on your sheets to earn badges.
Any
Perfect.
how many?
Wait, what?
And, any one
Any one.
of your choice.
I've not sabotaged
And,
a tyrant this round. It's a shame.
You and your sabotaging tyrants.
Yeah,
Let's see.
It seems to be an Andrew theme.
it is an Andrew theme.
Mhm.
Topple,
Danger
topple tyrants.
invaded, things smashed.
So I think we'll conclude our Rebels of the Outlaw Wastes adventure in November, if that works for everybody.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
come back to it one more
Cool.
time. We got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The final showdown with the big baby.
Yeah. The technocracy, the caddies, and the outlaws.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, if you're watching this later on YouTube, like and subscribe. Also, you can suggest games for us down in the comments. We would like to hear that and work on those things, even though the last comment we have isn't out yet. But I saw it. Thank you. And be sure to join the Discord as well. All the comments, all the interaction that you want in a live stream such as this is there. We have suggestions, live suggestions from the creator of the game here telling us what we're getting right and what we're getting wrong. So be sure to join the most excellent community. And links to everything are in the show notes, including that wonderful new Kickstarter that's there. And we'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.